Hello and good day, CrossFit Manitowoc. This is Coach Matt with our Thursday workout. We're going to begin today with a single 400-meter jog and then get 2 rounds through some inside 40-foot drills. So I will go through our 40-foot drills now. That's generally going to be from the front of the room to the back of the room in general. So the first one is a high knee march with a calf raise. So I'm going to drive my knee up high. At the same time my knee comes up, I'm pushing the other foot, right? So that the ball of my foot is pushing into the ground. I'm flexing my calf, trying to push up on the toes of the leg that's driving. Next one is hurdle, step over and under, or we will half forward, half reverse, right? So step over halfway, and then on the way back, or on the other half, step over to the rear. So internal rotation of the hip, then external rotation of the hip. Next one is a Spider-Man low crawl, or the groiners is what they call these. So a long lunge step, reach that elbow for the ground, stay down low, creep forward. Try to get your foot forward of your knee. So I want that front shin to be vertical, right? Try not to get stuck with your shin pointed backwards. If you do, push yourself backward until your shin is vertical and get that good stretch every time. So you're just creeping across the ground. Next one is going to be halfway quad pulls, right? So grabbing the instep of the foot and then halfway hip cradle. Now I'm grabbing the shin, rotating outward. And then when we finish all that stuff, we're just going to do some pogo hops. So pogo hops is more than just jumping. It's jumping and then pulling your toes up immediately after you strike the floor, right? So it's a quick snap of the foot to the floor and immediately pull the toes back up away from the ground. Like that, okay? So just like a pogo stick. All right, next one, after we finish 2 rounds of that, we're gonna do a couple rounds through some hip swivels and our hip exercise, right? So seated hip swivels, like so, and then our side lying hip sequence. It's 5 exercises, 8 reps each, okay? So start off with my hips should be perpendicular to the ground, my top leg should be pulled behind my bottom leg, and my toes should always be below my heels when I do this, right? So pointed, like rotating my foot downward. First one is leg raise, then I'm gonna do 2 circles, circles forward, circles reverse, then leg swing, then bicycle pedal, right? So those are my 5 exercises, 5 reps on that leg, roll over and get 5 reps on the opposite side, okay? And that is our warm up. For the workout, we have a 5-round workout, jump rope, kettlebell swing, and toes to bar, or lying leg raise, right? So anytime we have a 5-round workout, it's 125 reps of each exercise. That's a lot of toes to bar. If the volume of this is gonna cause any type of like pushing into an unhealthy amount for you on any of those exercises, whether it's the jumping or the swinging or the hanging, then let's cut the reps down, right? I would rather do like 5 rounds of 15 or 3 rounds of 25 of each of these, right? So that's always an option. 5 rounds of 25 of everything will be a relatively long workout. So don't be afraid of it. It's a long, just conditioning, nothing fancy. If you get to the point on the toes to bar where you're only able to get like 1 or 2 reps at a time, switch to something that you can be a little bit more consistent on. So anytime we have this many reps of an exercise, I want it to be something that you can get like large sets before you break it up. So 8 to 12 reps at a time before you have to stop, right? So 3, 2, 1, go. It's gonna be an American kettlebell swing. So that's all the way up over your head. Then you're gonna go to your toes to bar progression exercise. So that is either hanging from the bar, working on our knee raise, our straight leg raise, or our toes to bar. Or we can do our lying leg raise, and I like to give myself a target like these J hooks, so I have something consistent to hit every single time I do that. And then our final exercise is jump rope, right? So it's either gonna be 50 double unders or 100 singles, right? But any way you slice it, we're gonna finish with some jumping rope. And those are our 3 exercises for the workout. This is 4 time, so when you finish, your score will be a time, all right? That's it for this Thursday. Have a great one. I'll see you guys on Friday.